Something was wriggling inside my head. Panicked, I scrambled through the first aid kit for tools. Once I found the right spot, I poked it in. No matter how I adjusted the angle, I couldn't get the thing out. So I stuck my finger inside and barely managed to pull it out. I cleaned up the remaining blood. That's when I remembered my missing teammate. We had come to the jungle for a trip, but we encountered a raging river. My teammate was swept away and hasn't been heard from since. I was lucky to survive. Before I find my teammate, I have to make sure I can survive. I hadn't eaten in days, so I decided to look for food. Suddenly, I noticed fruit on a tree. I quickly took off my backpack and climbed the tree, but I ran into a venomous snake in a hollow. Hunger eventually won over fear. I gathered my courage and climbed up again, throwing the snake to the ground. I grabbed a rock and smashed its head with it. What I didn't know was, the jungle was even more dangerous at night. I gathered some branches and laid them on the ground to rest. Soon, I fell asleep. Just as I was about to enjoy a meal, I was startled awake by a loud roar. I looked around but couldn't see any beasts. Then I heard someone calling my name. To my surprise, it was my missing teammate. I grabbed my flashlight and pointed it in their direction but saw nothing. I realized it was just a hallucination caused by fear. Suddenly, a wild beast appeared right in front of me. I quickly pulled out my lighter and insect spray, then yelled loudly and lit the gas. The fire scared the beast away, but I couldn't risk resting anymore. I barely made it through the night. When morning came, I was looking for food when I spotted a chopped tree trunk. It had a fresh cut. I knew someone had been here recently. I yelled for help, but no one responded. While searching, I found 2 blue bird eggs. I confirmed they weren't a hallucination. I cracked the eggs and quickly shoved them into my mouth. The smell made it hard to swallow, but I forced myself. During my search, I found a water source, so I drank from the stone wall. After eating and drinking, I continued on my way. What I didn't know was the real danger was just beginning.